Hello. I chose to use MindMeister as my technology tool. So the standard that I'm looking at is in my introduction to teaching class. I asked the teachers to go look at the Michigan State standards for whatever grade level they might be teaching, and to look at either math, English, science, some one subject, and just pick out the standards and put them in a format, sort of a graphic organizer, I guess, that would help them to be able to easily remind themselves the standards that are to be taught in the grade level they're teaching. So I thought that MindMeister might be an easy way for them to do that. And so I wanted to show you how to use it. So it's a free tool. So I logged in, of course, and created an account. And then this is what shows up. And so you start with a blank map. And I chose right here where it begins. You can give it a title. So if you just click on it and take out what's in there, you can put in, I'm just going to put in grade 1 math standards. And when you hit tab, it will give a, I think, what do they call it? A child, maybe? I think they call it a link to that. So I'm going to pick, I did go to the Michigan State standards. I'm going to pick the first standard, which is operations and algebraic thinking, or the category, I guess. And so I can put that in here. Operations, and algebraic thinking. Then if you click tab, you can do some subsections of that, which is great because we have that here. Represent and solve problems involving addition and subtraction. Okay, so we can put that in here. Represent and solve problems involving, well, if I could spell, involving addition and subtraction. So I kind of, well, yes. So that's one. If I want to come back and create another subsection, which I'll do just to have one more, I'm going to say add and subtract within 20. Whoops, did I do one? Tab, add and subtract within 20. So although there's many more, I'm just going to work with that many for now. So one of the things that you can see over here on the side is you can change they call it the theme. So you can change it to be more colorful. You might just keep trying them to see what they might look like, which one you might like. Also, you can, if you come back here, click on that, you can change the layout. So you can make it, this is called a mind map. You can make it an organizational chart, or you can make it a list, sort of a list view. So you can change the view. I'm going to leave it out this way. Then as you enter each one of, if you just click on that, you'll see, whoops, let's click on this. You'll see these other options. One of the options that I think is kind of cool for keeping it organized and looking good is you can change the border. Maybe you want one of the borders to be a red color, and you can change the thickness of the line. You can change the shape to be a cloud shape if you want, or circle, I guess, all kinds of different shapes there. So you can change the way that looks. But one of the, so I'm not going to do the whole thing, but you can see in grade 1 standards, there's quite a few different standards, but they're general in nature. And as you go down, as you dig deeper in the Michigan State standards, you can see how each of them play out, or what each of them is further defined as. Maybe I can. So I want to go down further. Let's see if I can do it this way. So you can see under, let's see where it said add and subtract within 20. So here it says add and subtract within 20, demonstrating fluency for addition and subtraction, use strategies such as counting on, making 10, all of these, sort of a little more detailed. So I thought it was interesting that you could take that, copy that, go ahead and put it back in. So this add and subtract within 20. So if I click on that, I can add all of that as a note, which I thought was great. See how it has that defined, but when you click on it as a note, all that shows up is this little icon. So you can make your graphic organizer and have all of those sort of basic standards on it. But then as you're looking at it and your everyday lesson planning, you might think, what does that really look like, adding and subtracting within 20, or representing and solving problems involving addition and subtraction? And so you can hit the note and read the standard in a little more detail. So I found this program to be, or this MindMeister app, I guess, or I don't know what we call it, but anyway, to be helpful. It is actually one of the assignments that I give my in introduction to teaching, is for them to review and think about the standards, break them down a little bit more, so that the teachers can actually sort of make that part of their everyday thinking in their teaching. So I like the idea of using MindMaster to do that. And it was very pretty intuitive. I mean, there's these tools over on the left-hand side, but also if you just click on them, click anywhere on, you can see these icons up top. They're very self-explanatory. The free version allows you to have 3 mind maps going at a time. So if you want to have more than that, you do have to pay for a subscription. But generally, I liked it for doing these graphic organizers. So thanks.